Hi, Cancers. This is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is an energy reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Oh, damn. Think on your feet. This is improvisation time, guys. It's foxy. But you know, Fox upright is an energy of improv. Be playful, remain fun. It's not about being shallow. It's about being insightful in the ways of agility. It's saying you're going to have to be agile this week. Let's get deeper into it. We've got one more card here, and we'll begin the reading with those. Remember, Cancerians, this is a timeless message. So please take this how and where it resonates in your life. You might even want to check out your moon sign or your rising sign as well. This is a timeless message. It comes to you when it is meant to be heard by you, when you're open and receptive to it. But there is a new message that comes out every single week for Cancerians. So please, if you love these messages, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. If you're looking for just a deeper message because you just have a pressing personal issue, I do personal readings as well. Please check out my website. The link is down below, or just search Born Without Boundaries Tarot. All right, no, we're good. No, wait. Why do I feel like I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Guys, I gotta feel it. All right. Okay. Let's go. Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Cancer. All right, Cancerians, let's go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. God, what do you need them to know? What do they need to know to help make the right choices, make their lives better, improve their situation, understand their situation? Why do I do that? Because we have present, past, and future. Nothing in the future. A lot in the past. And whatever is happening here has to do with what was going on back then. Now, the reason why it's a little bit exacerbating is I am a Cancerian. I'm actually a Cancer stellium. And it means, once again, what we're doing is we're living in the past, which is not the right place to live. But it could also give us insights into how to work through what's going on here, or why things are happening to us. So let's get into the cards. We're going to start with what we began with, which was got to be improvisational, got to be... Now, this is fire energy. This is Sagittarius energy. So what it's also saying is got to be future focused and got to be like in the now, looking toward the future and willing to be malleable and willing to, improvise. Agility is necessary for us this week. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius energy. This is like expand, grow, make yourself like more open to things that you haven't done before or maybe been interested in before. Be open and receptive to newer concepts. So this is our hidden card. We have you. Oh, okay. You are never alone. So this is connectivity and being loved. It's not necessarily being in love, but it's being loved. Now, this could literally mean there's a Sagittarius energy here that is loving you, connecting you, or that you absolutely can trust. There is support coming from this energy. But there's also this sense of you might get love or be supported in a surprising way, or that there's some sort of malleability that you'll need when it comes to the connections, the close, intimate connections that you have. Once again, it doesn't have to be romance, but ultimately you might get love and support from a very surprising place this week. And if you're stuck in the past, you may not know it. You may not recognize it. So let's get a little bit into the past and understand. This is a while ago. And this is frog spirit is what we start with, which is Cancerian energy, but it's in reverse. Clear out the clutter. But no, hold on. We held on to something. We were stuck. We were stuck because we were holding on to the heavy. Be at home. This is Cancerian energy. Once again, stuck or not at home. Not feeling right, not feeling at home because we were holding on to something that wasn't really ours, and yet not being happy. Not really, because it was almost like saying we were upside down. So this was something that we were just not right. And then we have wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. So we were constantly being attacked or being hurt or being injected with venom, right? Now, maybe in some ways that was trying to wake us up, make us realize you're in pain with this situation, but you're stuck. You don't feel at home, but you're not allowing yourself to get out of there. Like what? Why? But I understand why, because I am as well Cancerian. And then we have bring your ideas to life. Nope, they were running flat because you didn't feel good about yourself. Slow and steady wins the race. That's Cancerian energy too, which means it's like there's so much Cancerian energy here. We have turtle, we have frog, we have wombat. It's all in reverse. It's all, you're not loving yourself. You don't feel good about yourself. You're ashamed of yourself. You're holding on to misery, trauma, sadness, or you're holding on to being in this miserable place because it's the only thing that you know. But you are just unhealthy. You could have been sick. You could have been socially sick, as in being surrounded by people who were just attacking you all the time. What we're left with is scorpionic energy. I don't know if you were dealing with a Scorpio, but this was just like, it was a lot of pain. It was a lot of being nagged or being bitten, not literally, I hope not, but all the time. And then not believing in your idea. Of course you're not going to believe in your ideas. Like, of course you're not going to do anything that is really true to your heart, because everything that you're in is telling you that you're worthless, including you, by staying there. Spirit has a plan. This is in reverse too. This was unconnected, disconnected from what God wanted. God didn't want that for you. That was definitely not what God had created for you. This was a total disconnect. It was unwise. It was unintuitive. It was unhealthy. I think maybe in some ways you'd even lost faith. I don't know why this is being given to us now. Now we have things upright. And it's almost like you got to change your ideas of love. And what love is, because that ain't love. But there is love here. There's really beautiful energy here. Let's see what these two cards are. Life is speeding up. This is Gemini energy, which means communications or information. You're being able to start putting it together and make sense out of all the information. Like, it's almost like consciously you're now starting to be able to grasp something, or a story is starting to not unwind but make sense. Like the puzzle pieces are falling in the right order. And this is good because it's like winding you up to move forward. Like, it's like now you're realizing, and it's like, I got to get out of here. I got to go in this direction. It's really becoming awakened to how long you allowed yourself to be so degraded. Really. And then we have be peace, happiness. So I got to tell you guys, this is actually a beautiful week that is unraveled. It's going to make a lot of things clear to you that there was just bad shit going on in the past, and you maybe thought that was the only reality, because this is just not good stuff. Like, I don't even know if it's just being lied to, but losing yourself for a toxic environment that does not appreciate you. and like just complete disconnect from what God wanted for you. There is so much peace here. There is so much ease. And no, yeah, I got to get into the details, but the few little pieces and bits and pieces, surprises that were thrown at you were done so to, like, yeah, throw you off, but also make you realize that this is what it's supposed to be like, because, oh my God, this feels totally different, and I didn't know things could feel this way, but that's what they are. This is the goodness maybe that you've gotten the first bite of, or you're getting reminded of. This is what being free and being healthy feels like. And maybe you're not all the way there yet, but you're starting to recognize, oh, this is not pleasure. This is not, oh my God, save my life, desperation. No, this is like, oh my God, bringing you back to a stronger place. Suddenly, when you're in this environment or around these people, you feel strength. You feel not high, you feel empowered. You feel like, oh my God, conscious again, instead of being somebody's dump rag. So this is a beautiful week that's coming here for us. Let's see how it all plays out. We need to understand, first of all, what's changed? The devil. There's a Capricorn. It could be a Capricorn here. It could be a person that you're dealing with that is a Capricorn. First thing that came out. But no, this is the malefic energy becoming very, very clear. And I want to know exactly what that is. Or your fears becoming very, very clear. What is this malefic energy? Or what is this? No. It's not a malefic energy. Thank you, God. It's not. It's a person. Because I asked for the clarification, and what came out? Queen of Pentacles. So we can take the devil energy and know that, because we know what the card means, but it also means Capricorn energy. I said, what is this? What is this? Well, here it is. It's a Capricornian feminine. It doesn't have to be a woman, but it's a feminine. So somebody who is really, really good and structured in the way that they nurture and take care of somebody, but they do it, and they do it to a fault. Now, this could also be, let me give you the metaphysical explanation. This could also be the fear, and almost like the fear that comes from feeling that if you don't give all of yourself away, including your money, then you're not good enough, and that people aren't going to love you. And now it's almost like you're in chains and you're suffering because you have done nothing but empty who you are into everybody else. And you're like, or you're realizing, I'm chained to financial obligations that maybe I shouldn't be chained to. Right? It's that, and it's becoming very clear to you. Okay. So there's a few different options there for you. So how do we get out of these chains? How do we get out of these chains? No, there's poverty here. There's being poor. There's suffering. So there's definitely financial suffering. And okay, I think that's the realization. It's being so broke, or I don't know if it's money, or resource poor, that you can't even help yourself or the people that you love, and it makes you feel empty, and, in other words, rock bottom. And then the Wheel of Fortune comes, because I think that's the lesson that you really needed to learn, and that's what you are awakened to this week, is that either once again, or maybe becoming conscious of it for the first time, you have nothing because you gave it all away. And here you are again, rock bottom, and everybody else has your shit, your stuff, your time, your energy. And it's almost like, watch the people who are good to you and kind to you when you're the one who needs the help. Because if they ain't there for you, or they walk away as soon as you cannot provide for them anything, noted, they are not the real ones. And now you see very clearly You were being used, manipulated, hurt, abused, lied to, and maybe that was your past. And that made it so, because this is more recent, that somebody was not on your side, that somebody came into your life more recently that triggered all this. Like, I have to prove myself to them. I have to do everything for them, you know, but that's even more like the devil energy. Like, I'm going to chain you up by manipulating all the things, all the triggers that I know make you vulnerable. And I think now you're becoming very conscious of it. Because as soon as when you're rock bottom and you don't have fucking nothing, or you're suffering, all of a sudden the karma comes around and you recognize that, oh my God, nobody's going to help me, or the people that will help you are the real ones, and everybody else, you got Cancerians, you better get big old trash bags this week, because you got to fit all those motherfuckers in there and get them the hell out of your life. But it's not just that. It's becoming conscious of the behavior before you even let them into your life anymore. And I think that that's the major point of awakening here, is realizing that you leave yourself vulnerable for those kind of people because you're so openly giving, because you're so desperate to want to be loved. And that is like chum in the water for people who are narcissistic, abusive, like don't care, right? And in some levels, you're correct. Your nurturing energy is correct. Those people need the most love. But baby, they're not going to give any love. And you don't need to constantly be food for them. You actually get to not always be. Listen, Cancerians are hardwired to be nurturers for their children, okay? Not for everybody else. Another goddamn adult should be giving you full reciprocity. And if they're not, then you let them go find a psychiatrist, a clinical worker, a social worker, whatever the fuck. You pray for them, but you let them go take care of their shit. It is not your goddamn job. And I think that this is how hard it had to get for you to change this karmic cycle. Perhaps you've changed this karmic cycle for everybody. But Cancerians, you really have done so. And ultimately what this is now a beauty that comes back online. Fortune that comes back online. I love you, God. You know what this is? A beautiful opportunity. Holy crap. This week is bringing you the treasure at the end of the fucking quest. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.